I've got this homemade power supply that I've been wanting to put a meter on for a long time, and I mean in the past all I've had is a choice, like one of these analog meters, and they look like this minus the control down here. But as you can see, it's just too big and it takes a lot of space. They're pretty deep and they're not all that accurate. And then there's this bar type, but the bar type, well, frankly, it also takes a lot of space and it's not that accurate. So the other day, these have been out for a while, but the other day I ran into one of these and I thought I'd put it on here. Let me tell you a little bit about these. They're rather interesting, these little self-contained digital voltmeters. This is a 3-wire system, and what that means is that you power the meter with voltage between the red and the black, and it varies a lot. This particular one is between 3 and 30 volts it will operate, and that's these two. And then the sensing is between the black wire over here and the white wire, and it will sense the voltage, and that's what comes out on the readout, is what's between the black and the white wire. And this one, they told me, will sense between 0 and 50 volts. Right now I'm running it off of a little battery pack, but I can by simply touching the white wire onto the red wire, I can measure the voltage of the battery pack, which is 2.9 right now. That's it, but I can power it with one power supply and measure something completely different. I can show you an example of that, a quick and dirty voltmeter. But also, this is all self-contained. It's very tiny, as you can see. I can mount it on the outside, cut these little ears. Got a lot of space. I can mount it right here, and not going to be an issue. With a 2-wire system, it took about 3 volts before it even came on, and so it will not measure, obviously it won't measure anything less than 3 volts. But with this one I can measure, well, right now I'm measuring 0 volts, and the power is on, and so yes, clearly I can measure less than the supply it takes to operate the LEDs, the readout. So that's the benefit of the 3-wire system, is that I can read much smaller voltages, down to, in this case, 0.1 voltage, 0.1 volts on this system. As an example of what you can do with these digital voltmeters displays, I've taped one. Obviously you can mount it permanently, but I've just taped it onto a battery holder. Got a couple batteries in there. I turn it on, and then I just connect the common and the sensing onto my target, and 1.5 volts, and that should be correct for this battery. So now I've mounted this digital voltmeter onto my power supply, and it works very nicely. Just screwed it on the front, used some foam tape on the back to insulate it from the box, and as you can see I can pretty accurately control the voltage, much more convenient. So yeah, I'm really sold on these things. Very nice, much better than the analog option or the previous bar, the digital bar level option. So anyway, that was it. Hope you found it interesting.